What's up everybody, once again my name is Matt and welcome to the finale of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds. In the last episode we completed all 4 trials in Lorule Castle, and in this episode, well, it's finally time to challenge Yuga and put a stop to his madness, saving both Hyrule and Lorule. But where is Yuga? All I see is Hilda, and what's she doing with the portrait of Princess Zelda? You have done well to come so far, hero of Hyrule. I trust you now have the Triforce of Courage? Well, I do, but what are you doing with Princess Zelda's piece of the Triforce? I mean, if you're going to give it to me, I guess that would be helpful in defeating Yuga. But why do I feel that's not what's going on here? Perhaps it is only fair that I share a story with you. It's the legend of how Lorule fell to its current condition. Long ago, Lorule possessed a sacred golden treasure. It could grant the wish of anyone who touched it. It was known as the Triforce in our world, as it is in yours. Many sought to control the Triforce, plunging Lorule into endless war. Our kingdom was on the verge of ruin. My ancestors got rid of the Triforce to stop the war by destroying it, utterly and absolutely. It was done with good intentions, but it had disastrous consequences. The Triforce was the foundation of our world, and without it, our kingdom crumbled. Chaos has since reigned in Lorule. We need a Triforce, so imagine my surprise when I learned of the existence of another one. Yours! A Triforce based on such virtues as power, wisdom, and courage. To that end, I have guided your destiny, hero of Hyrule. As the Princess of Lorule, it is my duty to save my kingdom, so I know you'll understand it when I say, I must have your Triforce of Courage! Aw, no, Hilda, really? Come on! After all this time, I thought you were one of the good guys. Wait, but that means she's probably also working with Yuga. Oh no. I knew something fishy was going on here. Yuga, I command you, seize the Triforce of Courage from him. Lorule shall be reborn! Well, alright then, here we go, the final fight against Yuga. Now, I am not going to lie to you guys, this is the hardest fight in the entire game. Yuga is no pushover. He's only vulnerable on his backside or his left arm, so it can be kind of difficult to get up close to this guy and attack him, especially since most of his attacks are very long range. He has like a short range jab where he doesn't charge up, which you can avoid by just walking, you know, to either the left or the right, and then going back in for a few attacks. He also has a long range jab, which he charges up, and you can avoid that again by walking to the left or the right, and then attack him when he's vulnerable. Now, if you expect this guy to have like a lot of downtime when he's vulnerable, well, sorry, but that's just not the case. Like, he has maybe 1 or 2 seconds after he does an attack when he's actually vulnerable. And if he does hit you, well, chances are you're not going to have enough time to get back up and then get into position to attack him. After you do deal enough damage, though, he will start doing new attacks like this one where he slashes across the air. And if you're anywhere inside that slash, it pretty much just knocks you down. Again, after he finishes that slash, he is vulnerable, so you can attack him on his like left side or his back. But he is starting to glow red now, and when he does that, yeah, he summons these dark energy balls from like nowhere, and they just fall on top of you. So when that happens, just like run around in a circle, and you should be able to avoid them pretty easily. And no, he also starts like throwing his staff around, which in my opinion actually makes this fight a lot easier, because when he throws his staff out, he's vulnerable, and when he catches it, he's also vulnerable. So that's like 2 extra chances to get some extra attacks in. And for the most part, his staff is actually very, very easy to avoid if you just like watch where he's throwing it and the direction where it goes on its way back. And if you can avoid it, you can get some nice, easy attacks in. But of course, he does move around a lot faster now, so just try and move around a lot more, and hopefully you get close to him. That way you can actually attack him, because he will not stand still for very long at this point in the fight. I also should mention that this is only phase 1 of the fight. Like, this is the hardest phase, I will say that much, but still, there is a lot more to do after you finish off this first phase. So yeah, we're not quite done yet, even though he is blinking very red very quickly. So although we might be done with phase 1, we've still got one more phase to do after this. And oh, we actually did it! Down goes Yuga. Well, for now at least. Give me your Triforce of power, Yuga. We mustn't be defeated. If we are, Lorule will be lost forever. Come now, obey me. Give it to me at once. Ha 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 ha. My dear, sweet, deluded Hilda. What care have I to save your crumbling kingdom? It's no better than that hideous Hyrule. When the Triforce is mine, I plan to remake Lorule in my image. Now you, my dark beauty, must serve your purpose. Oh, snap, the betrayal! I can hardly decide which of my princess portraits is prettier. But I do know which of you foolish royal girls has what I need. And now, it will be mine. Oh no! Now Yuga has 2 pieces of the Triforce. Ha ha ha! I shall soon take my rightful place among the gods. And then the beauty of destruction will rain down upon this world. Not if I have anything to say about it. Now, I'll be taking that last piece of the Triforce from you, worm. How far you've wriggled, but at last you know your true destiny, to give me what's mine. And thus begins the true final boss of this game. Hilda, Yuga, and Ganon have all been combined to form this monstrosity. And how do we take it down? Well, by simply playing some Zelda tennis. And oh wow, we actually already got past like one of the first hit phases. Sweet! That was actually very quick, I'm not gonna lie. It's Princess Zelda! Hear me, Link. It is I, Princess Zelda. Your current weapons will be useless while Yuga is a painting. So I bestow upon you, my hero, one more gift. What is it? It's a new bow! We got the Bow of Light. Its light banishes evil. You can use it only when you're painting. This bow is imbued with the light of the Triforce, and can only be fired while you are merged into a wall. Yuga cannot escape its radiance, not even in its painted form. Now, for the sake of our worlds, let fly these arrows, and may your aim be true, Link. You got it, Princess. Alright, let's equip these bad boys and see what kind of damage we can do to Yuga. Now, when Yuga is a painting, his weak spot is on his back, so for this first part, shoot an arrow at him, set him in place, get behind him, and then shoot another arrow to cause him to come out from the wall. And now, we are free to attack him. We essentially need to shoot him in his weak spot 3 times, although it's not always going to be as easy as that. Keep that in mind. And of course, now we need to dodge like these weird fire pillars from the wall, and these weird like, I don't know, ghost fire keys. And now again, we do need to play tennis. Now it is worth mentioning that you can't just like spam your sword when you're playing tennis. If you do that, the game will automatically cause the energy ball to come back and hit you. So you can't just like spam and automatically win. Anyway, let's merge onto the wall and see what Yuga's got planned. This time around, Yuga's gonna charge at you. So when he does that, merge off and then quickly get back on before he has a chance to turn around. That way you can shoot him in his back. And now, we are free to attack him once more. And like I said, I personally think the second phase of this boss battle is a lot easier. But it is more, you know, in tune with the classic Zelda games like Final Ganon fights. So, I mean, it makes a lot of sense, and I think it's personally really, really well done. So, I love this boss battle. And alright, it looks like it's time to play tennis with 2 balls this time around. Except, we can also spam our sword in this segment, so it is a little bit easier. And there we go. All we've got to do is land one more arrow of light. And I think we can deliver the final blow to Yuga. Now, we can attack him from his front, so what you want to do, fire an arrow backwards. Guess what? Since we're in a circular room, it'll go all the way around, hit him in his back, and now we are free to deliver the final blow. Bye-bye, Yuga. Well, guys, we've done it. Let's go and save the princess. Welcome back, Princess Zelda. It's nice to have you not in a painting. Hilda's still alive? What more can I do? So it was you who had me imprisoned in that painting, Princess Hilda. Obviously. Please, Princess Hilda. No one understands the sacred duty a princess has to her people more than I, but you can't. You understand nothing. Your kingdom has been under the protection of your Triforce. But this isn't over. I must have it. Please, this has to stop. Wait, Ravio, what are you doing here? Wait, he's the low-rule version of me. Well, I'll be... Who? Well, funny story there. Your hero and I have gotten to know each other pretty well. But not long ago, I served Princess Hilda here in Lorule. So, begging your pardon, Princess Zelda, but would you mind if I intervene here? Your Royal Highness. You vanish on me and now come crawling back? Why? Forgive me, Your Highness. I'm a coward at heart. There was no way I had the courage to stand up to you and Yuga. But I was smart enough to go to Hyrule. I knew they'd have a hero who could help me. Another betrayal. This hero has proven useful to me. But you? You wanted him to defeat me? I'm sorry, my princess. But it was with the best of intentions. I wish the best for our kingdom. But by ruining Hyrule, you'd bring out the absolute worst in Lorule. You'd rather see Lorule crumble? No, of course not, Princess. But there must be some other way. No! Don't you realize? The reason your noble ancestors destroyed our Triforce was to stop such chaos. That's not what I... Look around you. This is exactly what happened with our Triforce. Oh no. Princess Hilda, I just wanted to save you from all this. You, who've worried endlessly about the fate of Lorule. Please, Princess Hilda, let's do the right thing. Lorule may be doomed, but at least our kingdom won't be condemned for stealing their Triforce. You're right. Princess Zelda, I have been led astray, tempted by the power of your Triforce, but I swear, I did it for my people. Please, Princess Hilda, there's no need to... No, please, let me finish. You are so fortunate to have a hero like Link. What courage he has displayed, that alone proves that Hyrule deserves its Triforce. Now, I will ensure that you leave this dark kingdom of mine safely, and with your Triforce. Please, follow me. I know a way that you can go home. Welcome to Lorule's Sacred Realm. Yuga discovered that there was a strange crack in this grim slate. Through it, we could sense that there was another world beyond ours, a place where the Triforce still existed. He and I devised a scheme that imperiled your kingdom, but I alone will set this right. Please now, if you will give me your bracelet, Link. I should be able to use the last of its power to send the both of you home to Hyrule. It's been a pleasure, my friend. I got to meet a real, live, genuine hero. Ha! Who knows? Maybe some of your courage rubbed off on me. So thanks, Link. Can you hear me? Please, open your eyes, Link. Oh, I'm so glad you're alright. And look, Link! It's the Triforce! How wonderful! We're back home! You know, I've never seen the Triforce whole. Let's go take a closer look, Link. Right behind you, Princess. I mean, it isn't every day you get to see the Triforce up close and personal like this. How terribly sad for Princess Hilda to be driven to such desperation. Her kingdom was in such a sorry state. She and I aren't as different as she thought. I really do understand why she needed our Triforce. Thanks to your heroic efforts, our Triforce and Hyrule itself have been made whole again. There is just one thing left to do, Link. You restored the Triforce. Now just reach out and touch it. Whatever your wish, it will be granted. Yet, after all that we've seen, do we not share the same wish? I think you're right, Zelda. There is really only one thing that I can think of that we should use this wish on. I mean, after all, we can't really hold a grudge against Hilda. She was only trying to protect and save her kingdom. It's the same thing we were trying to do, essentially. So, here goes nothing, I guess. Of course we wish for their Triforce back. Thank you, Princess Zelda. Oh, thank you. And to you as well, Hero of Hyrule. Thank you, Link. Well, friends, it looks like our adventure's over. Probably won't be needing this anytime soon. Might as well put it back where we found it. It's not ours to keep anyways. We're leaving it here for the next adventurer. That way, when the time comes, they can forge their own legend. Anyways, once again guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.